Hello you guys, it's your girl Kira. Thank you for tuning in to Touch by Kira TV, and we are back with another video. After we prime my face, we're going to jump straight into doing our eyebrows. I'm going to start by doing brow light strokes. We're going to do them very light because I don't like super dark bold brows. Like my brows to look real fluffy and natural, so we're going to go in real light handed. After we fill in our brows, we're going to conceal our brows with our LA Pro Girl concealer. And I'm not too keen on like doing the whole foundation eyebrow concealer match the skin on top and the bottom. Like I just put a concealer on top and the bottom and call it a day because I'm going to go in anyway and prime my eyelids with a whole nother color concealer in. And then we're just going to blend everything out with our brush to make everything seamless. I'm going to take a lighter color concealer and put that all over our eyelids. That's going to be used as our eyeshadow base, so you want to have a lighter color concealer so your eyeshadows can pop, especially if you're using like really bright colors. I'm going to blend everything out so everything can be flawless, flat, and seamless, all that good stuff. Going in with our BH Cosmetics palette in neutral, we're going to be using this shade here for our transition shade for our eyeshadow look that we're going to be doing today. So after we do that, we're going to pat that color all into the crease of our eyelid. You guys hear something in my background that sounds like running water. I do have a fan in my room, so please disregard that noise. Our BH Back to Brazil palette, we're going to be taking this light blue color shade that we have here, and we're going to start putting that into our crease of our eyelid. And we're going to be using this as our first color. This blue is so pretty. So then we're going to take this dark blue and pat that right on top of this blue, and we're going to take that and blend that out with a fluffy brush. Now we're going to begin doing our cut crease, and then we're going to take our LA Pro Girl concealer in white and pat that all over our eye. We're not going to drag, we're just going to pat so we won't have a messy cut crease. We're going to take that dark blue shade and buff that into the middle of our eyelid. That's not what I wanted to say either, but whatever. The bloopers. Now we're going to go in with that light blue shade and pop that straight in the middle of our eye. And we're going to blend that in with the dark blue and then drag that into the inner corner of our eye as well. Okay, so right here is where I noticed that my cut crease was cracking a little bit. So I went back in with the concealer and redid it and then reapplied the blue eyeshadows on top of that. And it actually turned out a lot better using that concealer versus the white one. I don't know why. Right here I'm popping the white shade into my inner corner. And it just makes that transition so seamless. Look at that blur. You don't see any lines. That blend is perfect. I've moved on and applied lashes. So a part of my video has like got cut off because I kept getting phone calls. So I apologize for that. Taking some mascara, blending in our falsies with our real lashes so everything can just look as one. And the eyes is fleeky, honey. Okay, so now we're going to move on to our face. We're going to start by priming our face with our Maybelline Fit Me Matte foundation. We're going to blend that all out. Just make sure you get your neck, your ears, all of that good stuff. Then we're going to take our concealer and highlight our under eyes. One concealer is used just for concealing, like taking that line out up under your eye, but the other concealer I layer on top is added for brightness. So if you see me putting two concealers on, that's why I'm doing that. You want to carve out those cheekbones, you know, if you want that chiseled cheekbone look. I know that's what I was going for. I wanted my cheekbones to be cut, so we're going to make sure that contour is very, very deep, okay? You want to make sure you blend. And as you see, you guys, I am blending in a pattern motion. I am not swiping the product across my face. You don't want to have any streaky lines in your face. That's not cute at all. So right here, I'm setting my contour in with a contour powder out of another BH Cosmetics palette that I have that have a contour shades, and it also has highlight shades as well. And by doing this, you're also bringing some color back to the face. Sometimes when you're blending out all your makeup, it can kind of get like washed away a little bit. So you want to add your color back to your face, and also add some dimension to your face as well, so everything won't just look flat. Right here, we're going to be adding our Fit Me setting powder to our highlighted areas. And I like to do this just because I don't want my under eyes to be too bright. It kind of like make everything blend together. Now we're going to set the face with our setting powder. We're going to remove all the excess powder off our face. And guys, if you are a little ashy or you see me as a little ashy, don't worry about that. Setting spray will take care of all of that. I know I'm halfway through the video already, but please bear with me with these voiceovers. Like, I'm trying to get used to this and I'm getting tongue-tied as hell. Now we're going to move on to our lips. Y'all, this blue lipstick is the bomb. So this blue lipstick will be added to my line. It will be dropping really soon. So you guys stay tuned. But y'all, get into this color. Get into this pigment. This blue is popping. Let's set our face with our setting spray. And this is a matte setting spray, by the way. After I set my face, I like to go in and add my highlight. I don't know, it's something about adding a highlight after you set your face that's better to me. It just seems like it's a little bit brighter. So we're just going to add a highlight to all our highlighted areas. And I might go a little extra on there. So you want that face to shine, honey, because this is a dramatic look. So it got to be popping. Alright, so now on to the second part of the video. We are now going to be applying our wig. So I'm going to show you guys how I apply my wig. So first we started off by putting our Got to Be glue spray on our edges to protect our edges. We don't want our hair to be coming out because this is going to be our first time using a lace glue. So we want to make sure them edges is intact. And I'm pretty sure you guys seen this method 1,000 times before, so I'm not really going to explain what I'm doing. But if you guys would like for me to explain what I'm doing, I can make a whole separate video about how I apply my wigs. Alright, so I'm going to come in and explain this part. I know it looked kind of crazy, but I was adding Got to Be glue on the edge of my cap so I can have like an extra flawless cap transition from my forehead to the cap. And it gives like an extra hold. I don't know, that might just be me. I don't know if anybody else does that, but that was just me and how I came up with it. Now you want to add your makeup to the cap. I had first started using a liquid foundation, but I didn't like how it looked, so I switched to powder. Now you're going to pop your wig straight onto your head. Make sure your wig is adjusted. Then I take my lace and I cut them into like smaller tabs so it can be easier for me to lay them down instead of trying to do the entire thing at one time and it be all bulky. Toss away that ear tab, sis, because we don't need it. Please make sure you go back and wipe all the excess glue, spray, everything off your forehead, because if you apply this lace glue on top of all of that grease, it will not stick. Now we're just going to outline our hairline with the glue.
Spot.
And we're going to pull that all the way back onto the cap. And this is a tip I learned from my girl Nicka J. Alright guys, this is our finished look that we have today. If you guys have enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe, and comment down below. If you guys have any video suggestions, please feel free to comment down below those as well. All items in this video will be left in the description box, and I will see you guys on the next video. Thank you for tuning in.